display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Working Day Sports College Football Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. And the Huskers will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Buckeyes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see if Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive. Taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Snags a quick throw. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Grab behind the line, it's Graves. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. The Cornhuskers come to the line with first and goal. Makes a quick catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is tired of this defense to make a big red zone stop. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Just underway, and this whole crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
So fourth down now from the 3. They'll go for it. And the defense rise up for a big stop. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Buckeyes will line up on first and 10. Back to throw. It's Harper. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. Offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down. They got to play a setup of first and goal now at the 10.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and you reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. The Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers are going to keep this drive rolling.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he'll run out of bounds. They get a few yards on the play. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
It's third down for the offense.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits and holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense failed earlier in a fourth down attempt. They'll try it again here. Handoff to the back. He finds some space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Huskers are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. It's a run. Running back's got it. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. goes for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Nebraska. And now the point after attempt to tie this game up heading to the break. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This should be the last play of the quarter. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Gets into space at the 50. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Harper. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Second down, looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Short connection to the tight end here. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. The Cornhuskers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. second down play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskers. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. To throw, it's Harper. That's
Bro, what the fuck?
Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.